The Kansas City Artists Coalition has been around for over 40 years, and while much has changed in the arts and cultural landscape of the city, what has remained consistent is the focus of the Artists Coalition's mission, which is on local and regional visual artists. Here to tell us more about the organization is new Executive Director, Marissa Stark. Marissa, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you for joining us.
And the Artists Coalition has been around for 40 years, and that is no small feat for any organization. Can you talk to us about what you attribute the success and the longevity to of the coalition?
Absolutely. So 1976, a handful of artists actually gathered just up the street on Delaware in the studios of Philomene Bennett and Lou Merrick to discuss this concept of how to bring local awareness and local voice and representation to local artists. At that point, there was no crossroads. There weren't a whole lot of galleries looking at local artists. They were always bringing people in from the coasts, Chicago, Miami, but there was no space for local artists that were viable and vibrant as well. So they got together thinking there maybe be a handful of people that would show up. They walked away, posted these notes across the city, came back, and 100 artists were at their door, knocking on the doors, ready to talk about this conversation. And in that meeting, they decided there was a need for a space that was artist-run and locally and regionally focused. And that was the beginning of the Artists Coalition. And I think at that point, they decided the mission and values of the organization was intended to support local artists and regional artists and give voice and educate the community on the importance of these local artists and the value that this region has.
And what about, in addition to the exhibitions that you have, you also have workshops. So you not only support artists by having a venue space for them, but you also provide educational opportunities as well.
Absolutely. So it's kind of a two-part approach that we have. We provide solo exhibitions like the one we're standing in currently in 4 gallery spaces. We also do group exhibitions, and those are educational in and of themselves. We really work with emerging artists and artists at mid-career to help them learn how to properly install a show, how to promote themselves, and how to just be good voices for their own art and business. On the other side of the educational component, we are looking at workshops that teach kind of the business of art. So talking about legal advice, accounting services in the community for artists specifically. We also talk about social media and marketing strategies and a variety of other generals of how to be a good artist and be a good business person at the same time. So we're kind of tackling it from 2 different sides.
And I understand there's change coming up and that you're also looking for a venue for your own space. You're all looking for your own space.
Absolutely, yeah. So the organization has been graciously hosted in the current spaces for the past 33 years. And as you mentioned, with the changes in cityscape and landscape, we also are looking to maybe change it up a little bit. The building was sold in October of this last year. And so now we're looking at maybe changing our current venue. So we've been looking all over the city to see what makes sense for us and what the community needs are, and really having an exciting opportunity to reevaluate how we can even better serve the community here in Kansas City.
Well, you've got a lot of adventures ahead, it sounds like. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us about the organization. And if people are interested in submitting artwork or in finding out more about your organization and the exhibits, where would they go?
The best place is to go to the website. So, and that's www.kansascityartistscoalition.org.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/NTDF.